Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be unboxing my Boxy Charm Premium, and if we can tell by the stain, I did have some leakage of the product, but luckily the box absorbed it all, so that is definitely great because I think that would be the worst for it to get on everything. So my first product is from Glow Recipe, and this is their avocado melt and retinol sleep mask. So this is where I do kind of wish you saw what your products were before, because this was on the add-on sale and I was very tempted to buy it when like I'm already getting it. So I wish they kind of didn't do things like that. So this has so you get 70 milliliters, and that's the full size of the product. They say it is $49 American and $56 Canadian on Sephora site. My next one I was excited for is Too Faced's Cocoa Contour. So I do kind of feel like it's trying to do all this, sorry I'm blinding people, all the skin tones, because you kind of have like your light, deep, light, medium, deep contour. So kind of like these ones I might not get away with. So let's just see if I go into the deep and kind of, I don't think it's too bad, lightly used, but it is really going to give me like a yellow tone. So it's maybe a little too bold for myself, I feel. My medium contour just kind of going on there, I think would be more of the color that I like. The product's kind of like caking up a little bit. So now it tastes like a little bit of icing sugar and cocoa in the air. So it definitely smells nice. And with that light contour, it is really fair. If we add any more. And then they kind of have their highlight. But I feel like they're kind of almost like your setting powder highlights, right? To kind of go in over top. I blinded myself. So I'll have to kind of just go in a little bit more with everything. But definitely with contour, it is all about just kind of blending everything out so you don't have harsh lines or anything like that. But the palette smells nice. I think it blends okay, so I'm not mad at it. So it was suggested $44 American, and then on Sephora it's $59. So I think that's funny how like the Glow Recipes at like $49, but it's a little bit cheaper than the contour palette that's $44 but $59 Canadian. Next I did get from Milk Makeup their Glow Oil Lip and Cheek in Halo. I'm not going to open that because I already have one. So this is again where like you're picking products, but like I just kind of got this in my other one, but I didn't know if I was getting it. So I chose that product, but I feel like if I know I got it, I wouldn't have chosen it. So it's not a bad product. I definitely think I would kind of use it more on my lips than my cheeks. Just gonna gross people out by I'm putting it on my cheeks. I think if you have dry skin, then it's not so bad. And then if you kind of like apply it and then set it with another blush, it'll just kind of help to keep your makeup on like a little bit longer through the day, I feel. And then I did get Kat Von D's Inkwell liner. So people were saying theirs was dried out. I do kind of wish that I got a color, but I did get the black one. But it's not dried out, which is good. So it's supposed to be matte and it dries down pretty fast. So not bad. I do kind of feel like the tip's a little hard to work with just because it just is a little bit flimsy. But not a bad product. I did mess up a little in like, you don't need to be like, they're not even. That's not necessarily all my fault. It kind of did smudge with it. Or I just might be like a caveman applying kind of eyeliner, of going a little too rough. But before I make it more of a disaster, I'm going to leave it there. So I couldn't find it on Sephora's website, but I'm going to kind of go, they have their new kind of liner, which is like about $26.50. They say it's about $20, so in around that price. So they do have the Paddington brushes. So you have a powder brush and a contour brush. I don't think I would use this necessarily for contour. Maybe. Let's just add more to my face. So going into that medium. So I know kind of looking on things, like I was trying to find the price and people are like, they're just adding this in. These brushes aren't that nice. They feel cheap. Like, this brush has some weight to it, right? And like, I don't know, to me it doesn't feel cheap. And that, like, it's soft. And they're like, no way past 20 bucks. Elf brushes are like 20 bucks, some of them. So like, no, some brushes out there are kind of expensive, right? So I don't think it's a case of them trying to like inflate prices. Like, brushes can be expensive, right? And there's definitely some weight to them, and their like face brushes are always going to be a little bit more. So that's why if you need to build a brush set, I definitely recommend subscriptions, because you can definitely get them for cheaper than that. And then kind of just going in with my powder, I think I am just going to go get into that medium, which looks more like a banana powder, and tap. So I like it. I'm happy with them. Would I personally spend $90? No, but like I wouldn't spend that on anything. And my last item was the item that did kind of leak, even though it's kind of supposed I can't say supposed to be. There we go. Sealed. It's not. Like, confirming my hatred for those little metal things. Doesn't even work when you need it to. But it probably did get hot traveling. Right? It has a nice smell. I know some people feel like this kind of like dries out your skin, so it's not necessarily that moisturizing, but it smells nice, and it's something nice and relaxing to have in the shower, because I have tried the brand before in a different smell in my FabFitFun, and I did kind of use it all up, so I'm not mad at that. So I'm definitely happy my premium box has come. So with my shower gel, it is full size, getting 230 milliliters. I couldn't find where to kind of buy it in Canada, and it does suggest $22. So kind of adding up my value. The brushes I did though, like on like, I think it was some kind of like sketchy site, like Primark, and it might not be sketchy, but I don't know that much about it. Canada, they did have it selling for $59, so if I can get that cheaper than what they're kind of selling it for, and I think people are kind of selling their brush sets because they're like, it is not worth this much, let me sell it. So I calculated my price at $59 because that's what I could get it at. And then keeping my shower gel at $22. The value of my box was $242.50. So I'm paying roughly around like $55. It changes all the time because of, I was going to call it inflation, but like just the dollar value, which upsets me. I think North America should have just a standard dollar, like Mexico, US, Canada, all the same dollar value, right? Kind of like the euro. I think that's what Canada needs, because it definitely sucks. You're looking at things from being in Canada and you're like, oh, that's not too bad, but times that price by 30 and that's what you're really kind of getting. But overall, like, to try products, like, I do like Glow Recipe, right? I like their themes of things and how they kind of correlate. I don't like their skincare products like I like. I don't think it's like anything amazing, right? But like, I think they're nice performing products. So I did want to try that. So it kind of pays for my box and that. So it's worthwhile to me, right? It kind of pays for everything. And then I definitely think it is nice if you are someone younger and you're like, definitely be like, hey parents, for Christmas, get me kind of this. But even go in with someone, right? If you feel like some of these subscription boxes are too much, and then kind of pick out, right? Draft pick of like, you choose one, I choose one, kind of go back and forth. And then like you can really get like a good value, and then it's not so much money for things, because getting 2, 4, 6, so 6 items for about 50, like that's less than $10 an item. So I'm not mad at it. I'm happy with the box that I received. I'm happy I received it. My box shipped with Canada Post. My Luxe box shipped with DHL. And I feel like that might take a while to get here, so it'll probably be like my Luxe box will be a July video, because I don't have hope of it coming anytime soon. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day. Bye!